Morning. Got me coffee. Morning, guys. Guess what? I've forgotten to tell everyone. Right. I always forget. I don't understand it. Let me just quickly say to everyone. So we are hi. This is Team Elvis 24/7. We are live. Don't forget, guys, if you want to become part of our 24/7 Facebook Messenger group that chats all day and all night, post videos, photos, different topics, and become friends, become part of our family. Join the Facebook page. You just put my name in, Louis Macreadis, Louis Macreadis, and I will add you on and we can chat all day and night. And Team Elvis have been chatting all day and night. Let me just make sure that I've posted to everyone that we're live. I know a lot of you in America, you're asleep. You won't watch this till later. So good morning to you, maybe Australia or Canada or all around the world. Good morning. I hope you enjoy this live. You can't beat a nice coffee in the morning, butter coffee. And it's funny because I only drink 2 coffees a day. But people, I get people messaging me saying, oh, you're drinking too much coffee. But I'm not. 2 a day. Right, let's have a look. God, so where are we? So let's make sure I've told everyone. So I tend to do it on 3 things. I do it on the chat. I do it on the actual Facebook page, which is called Defending Elvis Presley, Louis' Daily Live Streams. The Facebook page is called Defending Elvis Presley's Louis' Daily Live Streams. Okay, so who we got on? We've got Teresa and Linda. Hope you're well. Linda, you've had 3 coffees. Do you know what? I'll have it through the day. I'll have 3 cups of tea, no sugar. But coffees, I do limit it to 2. If I've had 3, it's a treat. Yeah. I actually find that if I have too much coffee, my body doesn't like it. I get a bit agitated. So, and usually the second coffee I have is caffeine, decaf. Usually, not always. Depends if I got it or not. So I have no topic. So let's have a look. Where are we? So right, I've told everyone. I did quickly. Now because I've woke up, I haven't prepared anything. Yeah, come on. A coffee will wake you up. Doesn't it? I need some more hot water in that. It's cooled down. I'm coming back, guys. Coming back. Okay, we're back. So it's actually a very sunny day in the UK, sunny morning. I've been up since about 7:30, a bit later than normal today. So my wife is back at work just for a day or so. She's not properly back yet because obviously she's still got things to sort out. Morning, Jane. Morning, Philomena. Now I quickly did do a little very short clip for you. I've sort of doubled it over because I'm trying to find some little music clips that I don't get copyrighted so I can play them. So it's only a minute long and I've sort of doubled it over. But I like the video. Now let's have a look. Pause it. It's just a minute long, guys. Are we ready? Some faces and some people in the park and didn't bother to explain. Fun Made some faces at some people in the park and didn't bother to explain. Fun, look at us run. Made some faces at some people in the park and didn't bother to explain. Fun, look at us run. Made some faces at some people in the park and didn't bother to explain. Fun, look at us run. I know I just kept repeating it over itself, but I like that tune, that song, but not just that. I like the clip. So let me just get, right, I'm just going to be a second. I need to get this. Hello, hang on, are you coming in? I'm on live. So my brother's going to be here soon. So we've only got about 15 minutes, but it doesn't matter. We can have a chat with our little coffee. But I will, when my brother goes, I'll come back on. So I had a few little things. A couple of you messaged me that a few people. I've had a few negative comments on. A couple of you said that someone had posted on some other Elvis channels. You know, we're going to get a bit of backlash, guys. Defending Elvis Presley, not everyone is up for it. Some people think, why defend Elvis Presley? I'm not everyone's cup of tea. You know, some people are gonna, it's a bit like Marmite, yeah. Not everyone's gonna like my style, how I defend Elvis Presley. How can I say it? I'm quite, what's the word? I'm quite a firm person. So if I have views on something, I usually tend to stand by them unless my mind is changed by you fans. Yeah, so the Elvis fans, yeah? Because I can definitely be changed. My mind, if someone gives me enough proof and evidence and puts up a good sort of how can I say it? If and just paints their story to me in a way where I think, oh, I actually could be wrong. I will back down. I will admit I'm wrong, definitely. Now, remember, I said this to you yesterday, I think. How can I say it? I wasn't defending Elvis. Yeah, that wasn't what I did. I was making thousands of mini documentaries about Elvis and his life. It could have been the Memphis Mafia, or it could have been Muhammad Ali, or when Neil Diamond met Elvis, or when Tom Jones meets Elvis. I literally did thousands and thousands of mini documentaries. I was never going to be a defending Elvis channel, but through the comments, and I literally have had, I would say, as many as definitely hundreds of thousands of comments. I've just been given an award by YouTube because I had 500,000 likes in 1 year. 500,000 likes in 1 year. YouTube just they actually sent me a food voucher to go for a meal. Isn't that funny, guys? Oh, thanks, Linda. But I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Now, one of the people was having a whinge that because I always say to you guys, I don't like reading. I will read, yeah, I do read, but I don't like reading. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't like reading. but I do read. Yeah, there's a diff. Someone was saying, "Oh, you know, Louis doesn't know what he's talking about. He hasn't read loads of books." I've actually read quite a few books, but I don't enjoy reading. And they were sort of saying, you know, he doesn't know what he's talking about, and he's a bit egotistical, and he couldn't even say my name properly. Now, one of these people that was moaning that I didn't pronounce their name properly, it was a very, very foreign, complicated name to say. So I don't know what to say, guys. If a name is hard for me to say, I just did my best to spell it out and say it as well as I could. I personally think I show a lot of respect to people. I don't think it should be held against me that I don't like reading books. I do a lot of research. Yeah, hundreds of hours of research. And I would say most of what I learn, I read because I literally get hundreds of comments every day. But these comments are not short little comments. I get very, very long comments, and they're detailed comments from you guys. And these comments teach me a lot. I mean, I haven't even read. Right, I'll show you now, guys. I haven't even read last night's comments because I haven't had a chance to. But I do. You know me. I always read all the comments. But I tend to, when I can get one, I will make time today. Right, here we go. Right, let's read this comment here. Right, okay. So this is from Elvis and Lisa Marie. Actually, that's a new, this is a new, I don't recognize this. I don't know what this is going to say, but this will give you an idea about how I learn, I think, because it looks very detailed. So, hi, Louis and Team Elvis. This comment is for another life. I don't have time to look for it right now. Sorry, we've never get Elvis' side of the story. And of course, that's the whole point of what we are doing, defending Elvis. We got these stories because Elvis died too young, allowing many of his friends and girlfriends, employees, ex-wife, and some family members to profit from their association with Elvis. They can say that they can say anything they want, and many still do. And I think the point of that is that because Elvis has died, God rest his soul, and Lisa, God rest her soul, that people can say what they want, and that who's going to defend them? Other than the Elvis fans, who's going to defend? Nobody. There's no one to defend these people unless we do. Team Elvis, Elvis fans. Things being exaggerated and quite simply made up because Elvis isn't here to dispute it. In my opinion, I'm not saying all the books and stories are bad, but that's not the point. And Red West, after the book, The Private Telephone Conversation, Elvis thought they were having. Elvis was so sincere and honest on that phone call. For me, it was heartbreaking. I agree. And there's no way that Elvis knew he was being recorded. I think it's disgusting that Red West recorded that phone call, even though as fans, we are very interested and that we can listen to that phone call because it gives us an insight into what was truly happening between Red West and Elvis and Mark Hebler and Sonny West. Anyway, I really can't get my head around what a betrayal, in my opinion. I just feel a lot of them have said that Elvis has said certain things to them, private things, and I get the impression that they're saying it to get across to the reader, listening how close they were to Elvis. How many have claimed to be Elvis's best friend, and then they were such close friends? Why betray his trust? And you guys, you Elvis fans, you Team Elvis, we are gutted that Elvis's trust was betrayed so many times, guys, so many times. I've heard some say how private they themselves are. Pity they don't give Elvis the same consideration. It really drives me crazy. Now, I think what this person is saying, and I thank you for this comment, by the way, it's a great comment. Elvis was a very private person. We know that. He would have been gutted to know that all these different people that touched Elvis's life, or Elvis touched their life, are telling the world private things that Elvis would not have wanted to be shared. Private things from his close friends, close family, acquaintances, yeah? But then these people then go on to say that they are private people, yeah? So how would they feel if they were spoken about day in, day out for 40 years? Farley Guy, Elvis's friend, tells a different story, the Red West version. Buzzy Forbes disputes Red West as well. I think it was Buzzy who said he never saw Elvis lose a fight. Doris Wallace was Farley's little sister who speaks fondly of Elvis. I have to read up on them again to get it straight. There are interviews with Farley Guy and Buzzy online, so I definitely want to look that up. Louis, but I can't remember where right now. I will definitely look that up. And Louis, sorry your daughter didn't pass the driving test. I'm gutted for her, but I think she's going to pass the next time. She'll pass the next time. Yes, thank you. I'm sure Elvis and Lisa Marie forever at Team Elvis. Forever Team Elvis. Go Team Elvis. So let me just reply to that comment. Thank you so much. I will read this out. On the live stream. Great comment. Right. Great comment. See, anyway, the reason I read that out to you, and I'm going to read some others as well, is, guys, I learn a lot from the comments you guys are giving me. Very long, detailed comments. So anyone that says to me, you should read more books, I think that's a bit unfair because, look, I can bury my head in a book. I haven't got my books here. I've got quite a few books, but I won't enjoy it. Or I can read thousands of comments. I do a lot of reading online. On Google, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of very long. I'll give you an example. So if we go on Google and I type in Elvis as a child, Elvis, let's see if it comes up. Elvis as a child, because I'm very interested in Elvis's childhood. I really am. Yeah. And then this is how I find things out. So then we go to I'll click on anything except, and then we come across the Gracelands on that particular one. And you can read, look, guys, I can read. Yeah, you see, I can read loads of stuff about Elvis as a child. I am reading, but I'm not reading it from a book. I just prefer it that way. There's another one here. Okay. This is just to the people that think because I don't read books that I don't read. I actually think my reading's really improved since I've been doing this channel. You lot have helped me. But look, this is a typical thing. It's from a site called Elvis Collector's Label. Yeah, and this is Elvis's childhood. Elvis Aaron Presley, 1935 to 1953, the early years of a legend. And look at the stuff to read. I would read this. I would go through all this, and then I would do a live stream. So look, it's obviously got pictures, and you can keep reading and reading and reading. Yeah, that's probably, and it'll go on to another page. Yeah, so then you go, then it will be next, and I'll go on to another page, and then at the bottom it'll have loads of links to. Like the next link on this one is read more about Gladys and Vernon Presley and their mother and father. So if I can click on this, I'll do it now. I'll show you how I do my research. So I can click on this, and then it loads it up. Now look at this, guys. Now this is amazing. This is such a good website. So this one's called Elvis Australia, and I can learn everything I need to learn about Gladys and Vernon. Look, I'll read the beginning. Elvis's father, Vernon Presley, was born on April the 10th, 1960, in Fulton, Mississippi, to Jesse. So Jesse is obviously Vernon's father. And I think And then it talks about Minnie May. They called her Dodger. Is that my brother? Sorry, when my brother comes, I'm going to have to go, but then I'll come back on. Then it talks about Elvis's mother, Gladys Love, was born on April the 25th, 1912. So this section here, which is all about Elvis's parents and grandparents. Look at it. Look. There is loads of information to read. Yeah? You see? Loads and loads. Literally, that is the same as reading a book. I prefer, just checking my brother's not here. I prefer to go to do, that will probably take me half an hour to read. Yeah? Maybe a bit longer. I'll read it with you guys. I'll go through each section. This is proper research. This is proper, like, this has been done by Elvis Australia. Is amazing. Yeah. So I read loads, but I don't read books. I don't like reading books. I have read a few books, not interested. Now for people to use it against me that I don't read books, I just think it's a bit unfair. Yeah. I do put a lot of time into it. But I will also say this. I'm not a researcher. That's not what I am. I'm not an Elvis expert. I just class myself as an Elvis fan at home, at the moment in the lounge with the kids, with the dogs, who makes as much time as possible to do defending Elvis. I want to defend Elvis. So when I'm being told off because I don't like reading books and because I say someone's name wrong, I think it's a bit unfair. So this particular person, I've blocked them now anyway, but I just think it's unfair. I thought there was no need for it because I do try and be as respectful and polite as I possibly can. I personally don't think I'm rude to people. I am quite firm. So if I have a view on something, I think this. If I have a view on something, I'm quite stubborn. I will stick to it until I'm proved wrong. I am like that. So I wouldn't call myself egotistical. I just think this person went out of their way to be very rude about me. There was two people, yeah. I just didn't think there was any need for it. Just didn't think there was any need for it. So let's have a look. I just want you guys to know, I do want you to disagree with me. If I am in the wrong, I want you to disagree with me. If you want to debate something with me, I want you to, yeah. I don't want you just agreeing with everything I do and say. If I am not getting it right, I want you to go, no, look at this research, look at that research, look at this picture, look at that video, look at this interview. And then you guys are posting me different bits of information. You're educating me. You're teaching me. I want that because that is the basis of our channel, Defending Elvis Presley, isn't it? So my brother's here. Right, guys, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back for a part 2, okay? So take care. I got to rush off because my brother's here. And we're going to go through this in part 2. Take care, my guys. Sending you love. Team Elvis, you rock.